Let's see. You're live. Thank you. Thanks, YouTube. Well, of course it's gonna be scuffed, because why would it not be? Way! YouTube works now. Nope. YouTube Studio is working fine. Alright, so YouTube works. Lovely. Let's check out Twitch really quickly. Who knew that streaming to YouTube would be so much more work than actually just streaming to Twitch? Who could have known? Who could have known? I mean, I did research how to... so for a while. And every once in a while, I do get commissioned to paint stuff. So this is one of those times, and I thought, why not stream it? I thought that could be a cool thing, or a fun thing at least. And we'll see how well that goes. So I actually have a whole mix of minis. It's going to be a kill team, and we are going to be painting them like the Emperor's Scythes. I wish I had a preview model to use to show what they should look like, but that is actually what we're going to be doing today. to paint a concept model. So yeah. But basically, they are a blend of, well, traditionally yellow and black. Having like a yellow chest piece. Like a yellow chest piece. I don't know if they do have a yellow. It says that we've got excellent stream status. Yeah, no, don't think so, man. Don't think so. I have no idea what's wrong with it either. It's back. We're fine. Good. Okay, stream is going. Lovely. All right. Yes. Deep breaths. We're painting these guys today. And we will be using an airbrush because we're painting them like the Emperor's Scythes. That's not really why we're using an airbrush. We're using an airbrush because I like using an airbrush. That actually requires me to turn on the compressor. Just a second. There we go. What's the pressure? The pressure should be... That's a little bit high. Lovely. Alright, I hope that doesn't produce too much noise. Let's see. Might be audible. Probably audible. Everything is freaking audible with my mic. There we go back. Ow! That hurts. Alright, lovely. Let's get into it, I guess. Remove all of my brushes. Oh yeah, where's my shitty airbrush brush? Yeah, that's not it, but it will do. It will do. So we're gonna be starting with airbrushing. Where the heck is everything I need? I realized I should have... I'm not at all as prepared as I thought I would be. Or I thought I was, I should say. There we go. That might be a bit much, but it should be fine. Alright. So, we're gonna prep the airbrush. The first paint that we're going to be using is a brown paint. Because we're going to be painting orange over it. And this is going to serve, hopefully, the idea is that it's going to serve as a shadow color. That's the plan. Let's see if it works. Also need to try and get everything into frame. Can we lower you a bit? I think that would be better for this. Whoop. And there we go. We need more light. Of course we do. That's gonna destroy my tracking, is it not? No, it's gonna be fine. Maybe. Can't see for no, that won't work because I can't see what the hell I'm doing. And now my... come on, why did it die? Or did my camera just die? No. Everything should be fine. Why? No, we're back. Cool. Wonderful. Oh well. Let's begin. Probably use a little bit more paint, honestly, but it should be fine. It might take like 18 layers, but that's gonna be good. Is the lighting okay at least? Is this gonna be better? Or is this gonna be worse? That's probably like a bit worse, actually. Come on. Tracking, come back on. Come on back on. Why? Why? You're gonna need to recalibrate you? Yeah, we are. Come on. You really don't want to work today, eh? Let's turn off the camera. And then let's turn on the camera. Could you... No? Why? Why must it be so bad? Oh god. I should stick to this like... Oh, why is it so bad? Well, because I can't... Nothing sees me. That's understandable. I'm gonna increase that height as well. Realize that we will not be able to, like, move that camera at all. And it appears as if we might be moving again. Yay! How delightful. Oh well. Can we keep it up here? That works, I guess. My paper is probably gonna do absolutely nothing at this point, but we'll try and just keep my hand, I guess, right around it. So we don't really... Actually, we are gonna add in a slight bit more paint. Because it's a little bit runny. But we don't need much, like a drop. And yes, I've used this glove a few times. It's... I was gonna say it's still whole. It is not. It is broken. But I've kind of run out of... I kind of ran out of gloves. So I don't really have a choice until I get more gloves. Which I'll try and do tomorrow, because I'm gonna head down to town either way, and I'll just take the opportunity to buy some more. But we're just going to add on this nice, like, almost peach orange color. Now that I'm seeing this, this might be slightly too pale or too bright. But that will be fine, because the goal, my idea is to do a very, like, orange, muted orange. Actually, this is gonna be really nice. Which is why we're doing this test model, to see if the plan is gonna work. Could probably still add some more paint to this. But don't worry, we are going to be allowing a lot of brush painting as well later on. Just like this. Yeah, no, that way. We can get a little bit of a feel for the color placement already. Well, I did not intend to put paint right there, but if we're good at manipulating the airbrush, we should be able to fix that. Okay, you just decided to not track me anymore. Cool, love it. Can you, like, start tracking me now? Would that be an option? Like, at all? I haven't moved anything. God damn it. No, alright, this time it was actually the fault of my webcam. come on, man. Really? We're just gonna try and not show it because it's really shiny. Did you overheat? No? No, you are alive. Let's see. Let's try it again. It is an old phone, however, it should still work. Or maybe we're just streaming way too much stuff. That could also be a thing. We might be overloading our network a little bit. The Wi-Fi. Alright. Let's try and calibrate you again. There we go. Lovely. Now we just look sad. Now? Now? Yes. Did you break again? Did you break? Did you break as soon as I just started to? Come on! Wow. You are annoying today. As like any other day, but so gotta love the scuff. Yep, that's it's wonderful. All right, you happy? No, I mean you're not happy, but you're at least not turned off. We've already lost like 30%. Ah, this is stupid. Okay, we're gonna try and just like not lock you this time and see how that goes. Oh yeah, I was gonna find a picture. Where's the cursor? There it is. What was the plan? Emperor sights. There we go. Thank you. There we go. Alright, so helmet's actually black. My bad. Oh well, doesn't really matter. But backpack is indeed orange. Actually get anything? Nope. That's why. There we go. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna need to make sure that we hit absolutely everything as well. That we want to be orange. That is. Whoa. Wonderful. So it is the torso that is supposed to be orange or yellow colored. Everything else is gonna be black. However, looking at some of the like reference art, I don't like it. I don't like it. Mostly because it's too little yellow. So that will I'm gonna try and remedy that by painting more parts of this model yellow or orange. And you may ask, why don't we use the very bright orange paints first, right away? Well, fun thing with orange, it's horrible. It's a horrible paint to work with because it is very, very transparent. So we build up layers of orange. Well, stuff that kind of looks orange, but has a better covering capability. Which this paint definitely has. And if I didn't thin it so dang much, it would be even better. Alright, the polarons are supposed to be black as well. Yeah, dang it. But I think we're going to be making... Let's see here. The knee pad is definitely going to be getting a covering of orange. So otherwise it would just be the chest piece and the backpack that would be orange. Traditional, yellow traditionally. I don't want that. I don't want that. Okay. Also that, like the groin piece is also usually kind of like painted as well. And do that. So. And now comes a few more decisions, I guess. Is there anything more that I would like to paint orange? Or would I be happy having, I guess, everything else except the knee pad and the torso be orange? I don't know. Actually. Though I'm gonna be honest, really kind of digging the shoulder pads to be orange as well. So I'm gonna do that. The client, or well, the guy that I'm painting these stationery for, basically told me, do whatever you want. Now, obviously, I did check with him if Emperor Scythes in an orange scheme would be okay, and he said, hell yeah. So, yay. Let's see. Given that these are as well like kill team models, it is fun to like build in some stuff. No, you know what? This is gonna be lovely. The chest piece and chest piece, pauldrons, and backpack. That will be great. That will be all that is gonna be orange. I'm just gonna make sure that everything is covered and saturated, especially like the low angles. Yeah. Because making sure that those are covered is quite important, given that this is supposed to be a shade, this color of orange. Alright, we do have some paint left, and I guess we could just like start painting someone else. Let's do that. Come on. Since they're all gonna be orange in the end. In these same parts. Yeah. I did not thin this correctly. It should be a lot thicker. Or should it be a bit thicker at least? But that's fine. Alright. And we don't really need to worry about overspray or anything like that. We just need to paint the parts that we kind of want to orange. And then worry about anything else later. Because we're gonna paint it by hand with black either way. In the beginning. It's just getting blocked. Which, well, will happen with an airbrush. If you don't paint stuff correctly. Ha ha ha. Alright. Hey. And there we go. Nice empty song as well. What do we think? Which leg should get the honor of? Should I just do like everyone's right leg? Sure, why not? Just do everyone's right legs. I'll be fine. And so... I really like this orange. Honestly. I've never used this color in this way before. What is it? Orange brown. Ah! Shit. Orange brown var vi på. Never used it before. In this context. I think I've used it for bases like 3 times. As a painter, you have a tendency to just buy stuff, buy paints, and then just maybe use them at some point. Or maybe you never use them. Do I have any paints that I have never used? I don't think so. I think I've used all my paints at least once. I tried all my paints at least. I think. There might be 1 or 2that I haven't opened, just because they're like spares. Or replacements of paints that I already have. That could be the case. There we go. There we go. Backpack needs some more. So we'll get to that. Yay! Crotch piece. I wonder if I should do the gun casings like orange as well. They might turn out to be a shade of orange. We'll see. Maybe. Just looking at the reference images. That shall have to be decided at a later date. How much paint is there in here? That much paint. Alright. Now then, time for cleaning. Alright, and I actually cleaned my airbrush for this. Or not, well, not realistically just for this, but I finally cleaned my airbrush cover. It was very many layers of paint in there. Alright, there we go, and... there we go. Just gonna pour everything else out in there. Actually, I'm gonna go and take a look. I'm gonna grab my... Well, don't like Mr. Flower. Ah, it's even further away. I'll be right back. I'm back. Was in the kitchen. I use it to like wet paper towels to put under my cutting board. Works really well actually. That type of a thing. Also works really well to like clean out the airbrush. Because it's got a much higher pressure of water than what this little bottle does have. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Yes, I'm ever so slightly distracted by other. Oh, hello there. Yes, yes. Let's see. Let's see there. Yes. Let's go back to that. Almost. No, that's fine. That's fine. Never mind. I'm gonna clean this one out now. Woo! Funky music. Oh. I don't think I can move my model at the same tempo. Honestly. Cover my whole hand, please. Glove. Please, glove. Come on. Alright. That's good. Then we're gonna go back for that. Move you so you are no longer in frame. Gonna grab a little bit of you. Actually, gonna just grab you. I'm going for some cadmium red. Because it's orange, of course. And if you're like into normal painting like with normal colors and, well, not mini painting, but like oil painting or watercolor acrylic painting, you would probably have guessed that. I did not. That smells weird. But it is orange. So, wow, the light overexposes the mini. Holy heck. And that's going to be just like destroying the, yep. That's one of the bad things with painting minis, honestly. If you don't, and streaming it or recording it, if you don't have a really good setup, it looks like shit. And yeah. There's not much I can do about it. Ooh. This might have worked out really well. That's a really vibrant orange. Ooh. I do like that. Let's move the compressor so it doesn't vibrate me. Or against the share. It was annoying. And we're going to just like spray this from up above. Because I want to. Hell yeah! That looks good! I like that orange. Ooh. Yeah! I'm actually gonna cover everything with this orange. Or well, like all the orange parts. Because this is it's darker, almost. It feels darker. At least directly over it. So the thing I said about underpainting. Let's go back on what I said. Sometimes you just have to adapt. And one of my goals for today is to not spray any paint on that monitor. That would be bad. It is my secondary monitor, but I don't want paint on it either way. There we go. Alright. Well, I feel like this is very orange. Yes. It is very orange. And would look very nice and unique on the tabletop. Which I am sure will be appreciated. Thoroughly be appreciated. You know what, honestly. Let's paint that as well. And yes, we do have one more paint. Like a light orange. It'll be fine, alright? Don't worry about it. There's somewhat of a plan here. I'm just gonna let this dry for a second. Actually. Almost. This is that's a weird rock song. Let's just move on. Backpack is gonna need some more Ah, come on, why do you have to spit out weird stuff? It's gonna be fine, we can hide that later. But this color scheme is basically going to be orange and black. Which you might not think about today, or right now, but it will. You may say, hey, well, we've already been over this. Why you don't want to start? Well, why didn't I not start with black? That's a better question. Why I didn't start with black is another goes, and that's because I didn't prime and I'm lazy. And this is a test mini. We'll see how long it takes to paint this guy, and depending on how long it takes to like paint the black parts, I might prime all the other ones in black. I do have some black primer. Aww, what are you doing, Mr. Thing? Alright. That's very orange. Alright. Cool. I'm gonna try and like just blast all of the other orange out. Yep, there we go. Can't hear with my headset on. Just gonna give this a quick rinse. Don't need to rinse it amazingly well, because some of the like orange color will not be the end of the world. Also, context is king. It's going to look really different once all the black parts have been, well, blackened. Which we will get to very shortly. We're just going to apply one more highlight. Can we do 3 drops? I'm going to do 3 drops of paint. Yeah! That'll do lovely. I probably had too much paint this time. Compensating for last time. No? Actually not. Wow. Orange. Whoa. Oh god. Orange is horrible. This have to be too much paint. There's no way this will work. Let's see. Let's mix it thoroughly. Well, I'll do that. Wow, that's loud for me. Ah, that does work actually. So when painting with an airbrush, there's 2 things you want. When painting with an airbrush, there's 3 scenarios. Most likely 2 scenarios you will encounter when like using spraying with an airbrush. The third case is that it works perfectly and there's no problem at all, which is the goal, but happens rarely. The first case is that you thin it too little and will get like speckling. Don't really know if you can't really see it. Nope, this one is properly thin, so can't even see it. The other one is spider webbing, which is if you've got too much pressure and too thin. So if we do build up some here, you see that? Like when spider webs, that means it's technically too thin. But I've had too much paint in this. This is mostly just paint right now. Usually you like mix it like 2 to 1, or at least 1 to 1 with water or thinner. But you don't need to do that with this paint apparently. But this time we're going to be actually be really selective of where we place the orange. Because this is going to act like an actual highlight. Like I said, last color we're going to be. This one will actually be it. Oh, that's so light. There is a risk of overdoing this. We can be a bit careful. Because even a little bit can really like change the value of how you perceive the mini. There we go. Nice. Do the back. This one back there. That was maybe a little bit too much, so this compensates. Potential sun up there. Because I really kind of do want to have this nice deep orange that we already have. I think this might work. But I do also want some highlights to it. Yeah. Like, I think I'll leave it like right here. Could you please like focus on that better, please? I don't know. Maybe. No. Moving that did not work. Okay. Alright. That looks pretty good. Let's then free ourselves from the airbrush. Almost. We need to actually clean this. Just clean this guy first. Then we can free ourselves from it. So I'll remove that paper. Please don't knock everything out. Thank you very much. Just gonna dump the water in the cup. And we're gonna change that water momentarily. Because, well, it does have some paint in it. That's not really the reason right now, though. The real reason as to why I want to, what do you say, switch out the water is that we had this in it, at the airbrush thinner, and that is a solvent, technically, kind of. It's not good for your brushes, and I've got nice and fancy brushes, so I don't want to ruin those. So I'm gonna be careful with them. And you know what? I'm gonna just pump and remove the pressure. I just shooting some air through the airbrush, and I'm just gonna disconnect it because the airbrush is a lot more expensive than brushes, and there is a high likelihood I will just like roll over the cable with my share and just knock it down if I keep it up. So I won't be doing that. All right, now then, we'll be needing this. We'll be needing you. We already have some paint on this from another project, but we'll not really be using that. Not right now. We'll be using black. And right here we're at a bit of an impasse already. Because I don't really want to just use black. Just using black is not a great idea. It should ideally be a nice off black. Because if we use just pure black, we can't panel line it. And panel lining is basically just using a black paint in like the crevices. So that's the wrong brush. When panel lining, we would paint or like black along this seam. And yeah, there we go. Like along that seam. And it will look really good. However, if we, for example, painted that part, that part, that part, that, and that part all black, and I then wanted to highlight, well, the opposite of highlight, shadow, I guess? Panel line. This crease, or like this intersection of surfaces, we wouldn't get anything there. So if you do instead use an off black, you can use black to shadow it. So that is something that we'll be trying out today. The question is just how. And I'm giving this some serious thought right now, okay? Like we could, like we. The plan is to still use something really dark, like a black, but not black. So we could mix black with blue to get a bluish black. However, the question is, what the heck do we mix it with? I'm just gonna try this one, the Prussian blue, because I never use it. That's the whole reason why I don't use it. So I kind of want to use it. Just gonna give that a good shake. Same thing with the black. The black doesn't need as good of a shake I used yesterday. But I'm gonna go and change the water. So I will be right back for that. What we will do a quick little let's do a quick little mic mute. So nope, that didn't work. There we go. And we're back. I was gonna say, what the heck happened with the music? There was no music. There is music now. And I did just actually realize that I have 16 health. No, that's wrong. Wait, what the heck is happening? Stream. There we go. Error, did this movie? Okay. Well, I have no idea what's happening. But it does seem like the YouTube stream does work. I don't know. Hey! Fucky. We figured something out. I also realized that I don't have any notifications for set up for YouTube. I actually forgot that. I completely forgot that. I will have it set up for next time. Yes. I also grabbed myself my large bottle of water, because I need some water. I always need water with streaming. All right, we're gonna start to try and mix. Actually, gonna move you a little bit. Oh well, can we move you instead? I guess we can. There we go. So we're not too close to the mic. I'm gonna put this to the side, so that we do not mix in too much of it. And then we're gonna grab our water. And some more water. And then just grab a bit of the blue paint. Probably add all of that actually. And mix it into it. And that's pretty much what I'm looking for. It may look exactly the same on the stream, but there is a difference right here. It is slightly not completely black. So yeah, that's great. Good news. Now, what brush is this? This is a large one. That is not the one I want to have. Well, I do kind of want it, but they're so bad. I need to get new brushes. This might actually be useful for the really large brush. But yeah, we're just gonna have to go in everywhere. And just start painting this all black. And be really careful around the orange surfaces, because we probably should have varnish this. But if I did, I wouldn't be able to paint quite as well. Well, I would need to wait for it to dry. That's basically it. And I don't really want to do that. Let's move the mic back again. And also, we don't really need to paint the like grommets or like armor seal or the like parts that are supposed to be like rubber, because those are actually gonna be completely black. Because I want them to be completely black, I guess. Because they're gonna be highlighted differently from the armor, and it serves as a nice way to separate like the different materials in the armor. That even if they are both black, there could still be different materials, and they would be, given that one. No, fuck. We got black on the orange, so we're just gonna really quickly, with a brush with water on it, gently, gently, gently try and remove it. Otherwise, we'll have a problem. Now, obviously, this is a problem that can be solved in quite a few ways. One of the ways would be to repaint the orange. And since we haven't gotten that far, that might be a good idea. However, we could also do something more sneaky and just add armor damage. Or a decal. A decal would also work. But I really kind of want to try and remove it. Start moving it out of view. But we do have some orange here. And this is the same orange paint as we used. So we can just try and hide it ever so slightly with this. And we'll get back to that slightly later. Whoa, that was also getting loud. Well, let's get back to using the black paints. Continuing to be extremely careful then. Or being even more careful, because, well, we obviously weren't careful enough. And just continuing around. We don't need to be... Well, in these parts, it's great because we can be quite messy. Since we just need to get the paint on. We need to still make sure that the paint goes on in a nice, smooth, even layer. But that's all that's really necessary. And that... Oop, come on. Thank you. And go under feet. It is probably... I should have probably actually also... based these guys before starting, but they were already primed. Had they not been primed, I would definitely have based them before priming them, and then gone on painting off that. However, given that these were primed when I got them and did not have any base material on it, I'll get to it later. And probably I'll just end up doing a like wasteland space on them, because that is really easy. Just slap on some texture paint. All right, one leg is done. Woohoo! Let's go on to the leg that is got the orange part on it. Be really careful around it, ensuring to not put any black paint on it. go back in here with a smaller brush as well. To ensure that we have paint all the way where we want it, but doesn't hit the orange. And there we go. Almost. That. Making sure to actually like rinse our brush every now and then, because it would be bad if we didn't. And is that continuing along, trying to not keep the hands in front of the camera, or still having them in focus on the stream. That would be a good idea. Ooh, we got a black dot there. Same thing here. Being really careful. I'm gonna go in here with a different brush as well. I'm just leaving the like guard, I guess, around the knee pad also. Orange for the time being. That's as close as I'm willing to get with this brush. There we go. Let's get everything there. And attack it from a different angle. Woo. Like also with like the orange, you obviously don't need an airbrush to paint it. I just like the fact that you can get fuck. What did I say? What did I just say? Tell myself. I don't want to be closer because I will probably hit it. Yep. I did. Switch the brush. Which one is a little bit more stiff? And that should sort it out. Yeah, it does. Good. Ooh. That all. Okay. That. Let's see. Can we get into that as well? Oh yeah, we can. Lovely. Beep. All right. Question is, do I want the flaps on the sides to be... No, I don't. They should be black. Now, I could obviously just go completely by the book and just look at how they are painted by other people and just follow that, or like by official Games Workshop art. That is doable, but a little bit boring. I paint ultramarines normally, which are all blue, and like the poster boys of Space Marines, and they are well, they're not even, and neither are they like painted by the book realistically. What I'm trying to say, I don't really like painting by the book. I like being able to have the freedom to do some changes here and there. To make them look, well, both unique and also like better, usually in my mind. Or more interesting. Should maybe be the correct wording. Because I like that. I like it that way. I like it that way. And we are now all out of, well, essentially all out of it. So we're gonna mix another batch. And if this batch doesn't turn out identical to the last one, that's fine. Also, we could just add more paint until it does resemble the other batch very well. I think I added way too much blue, maybe? Yeah, we need more black. And now you could definitely just use a pre-made paint that is this tone. But I don't have that pre-made paint. So we have to mix it ourselves. Do I have anything I can scrape this with? I just want to make it be more consolidated in the middle of the puddle. Apparently not, apparently not. Also, I'm gonna grab some more water. Woo! Ah! Lovely. Now then. I'm gonna switch to the other brush. And I guess just try and tackle this shoulder blade. Right at that crevice. Lovely. Go here. You can see my brush is really, really shit. It's been with me for a bit. The sad thing is I have a replacement brush also like in my drawer. Just haven't switched to it yet. I will shortly. Soon-ish. TM. At some point in the not far too distant future, I will switch to the other brushes. But they're really nice! I kind of want to save them until I start working on something where I really need the precision. Until then, I can kind of like just continue with the shittier brusher, or the well-used ones. They were fine when I got them, but no longer. But actually, like Squidbar branded brushes. Were they the best brushes I've ever had? I mean, they were fine. They just didn't survive very long. That was like the only real problem with them. They didn't survive for that long. They also did have some like stray hairs. Like they were fine. I got them when he actually first released them. I don't know if he's released more of them. I don't really watch him anymore. I don't really paint anymore as well. Last year I did more commission painting than I did painting for myself. And I think I did like five or six commissions. For I think 3 different people. Which was fun. I like commission painting. Because it gives me the ability to like just paint stuff like that I don't usually get to paint. Back flaps is actually gonna stay orange for now. We can always change that back as well. We can always turn it back. It's gonna be a lot more difficult, especially a lot more annoying to just turn it back into orange. Just leave that for now. Same thing with the trim. That will be black as well. It'll be fine if we hit that. Now, that part in there. Can we get in there? Like, right there. That's gonna be annoying. It's so easy to hit the armor. Like we did there. Right there. That's done previously now. I actually should have varnished it. Okay, good to know. Because the black really sticks to the orange. It usually doesn't stick that well to paint under. It's usually a lot easier to like remove, but apparently not. Well, we've learned something, and that is why we're painting this mini first. Or painting a mini first before tackling the whole team. So that we know which steps are very, very useful to do. And yes, we have completely given up hope on the the large brush. It's great for the legs because they are very large and kind of like very clearly separated from the rest of the mini. Now that we are on the arms, they're really close to the torso and they are a lot smaller. No, go away. How do we do this? Delete message. Yay! That worked. Hell yeah. So yeah, we're using the small brush. And go over to here. Look, look. We're getting somewhere. I say look, look, and he just like move it further away from the camera. Yay. That's how it works, right? Right? Kind of thinking if I should paint like his greaves orange. I guess that would be what you would call this. I think we should also thank the bot that was just here. It showed that the alerts or chat box works, and my plugin works as well. Combined chats, because I saw it there, so that's something. Paint that. Though we don't like bots, sadly. They are in fact not welcome here. However, everyone else is. Just not the delicious bots. They're trying to get me to buy views. Not that desperate. No, no, no. And there. Yeah, no, I'll just paint all. Though I do think that a good idea would be to like paint the head right now. So let's paint the head right now. Whoop. To get a feel for it. That's a little bit thin, maybe. Also, we don't want it too thick. We don't want it too thin here either. As well with the airbrush. Thinner is definitely better. There's no real reason to not go really thin. Rather too thin than too thick. The only thing is that you're gonna need like 18 layers, which is gonna take a while to paint. But that is the only downside of the thin layers when using the brush. Is the speed. Which, well, when doing a commission painting, when doing commission painting, is kind of a big thing. You do wish to move reasonably quickly. And, well, let's just say streaming does not apparently help with speed. That's fine. Especially if it's on this first test mini. Then say okay. Whoa, would you look at that? It's got a black helmet. I'm realizing that maybe black shoulder pads was a good idea. I think I might actually need to paint them black. Just to like fit with the aesthetic. But we'll see. We can decide that shortly. Yes, get back a bit, please. That is one of the things that is really annoying as well with paintings, dark paints on top of light paints, or light colors. Dark colors on top of light colors. It's so obvious. It's so incredibly obvious when you haven't covered everything. That's also why a black undercoat would be better. Or is a lot easier to paint on. In some cases. Try and get the seals in by his neck without hitting absolutely everything else. And that is going to have to be definitely good enough. Alright, good. Don't want to use that small brush for too much because it's, well, small. Means it breaks a lot easier. If I can paint it with a little bigger brush, you should paint it with a bigger brush. Because it will be a lot quicker. Yep, 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 yep. And there. Well, there's some things that are going to be metallic. They should also be covered in black. So, and then the other ones need to go in there. No, that's fine. That's fine. Good, good, good. There we go. And I'm having a thinking as well, and I think that we're gonna make the shoulder pad's gonna be black. And the rims are going to be orange. But we're going to need to repaint the orange and put in the gradient by hand, which is not ideal, but probably the easiest way to do it. I just have to think about that, painting everything else, painting all the other ones. To put the gradient on that one. What we're doing? We were doing the exhaust ports. That's right. Alright. Woo. And there. Oh well. That's a little bit too much paint. Oh well. It's fine, I guess. Yep, I'm gonna have to rinse the brush off as well. And yeah, we're gonna paint the shin guard as well. Or knee guard, I guess. Not a shin, the shin. This is not the shin, okay? And we did get some black on there. Let's see if we can remove it. I'm gonna get black here either way, kind of. So, as long as we're not making it worse, I think it should be fine. That'll be good. Put it on there. Touch that up. Backside. Ah! Yeah, damn it. Just had to hit that, eh? Again. That's the wrong brush. Ah. Oh well. Okay. No, the middle here should be black as well. Well, the middle, the belt. Should the button? Nah, the button should also be black. We don't want too much orange all over. There we go. There we go. Yeah. I'm just gonna hit the inside part as well. Well, yeah. Good camera angle, right? Alright. There we go. And I think we're gonna do the crest in black as well. Just give me a second, I need to take a look at what they usually look like. No, usually it's actually in gold. Huh. That's a surprise. Do I like that? I don't know. Given that there's no other parts that are kind of like gold, it's gonna be a very bright gold in that case. Yeah, sure, why not? Actually. Yeah, we'll go with black. Fine. Or black, gold. I actually found the picture that I was looking for. Because, I mean, there's no denying it. These ones are really heavily inspired by the Emperor scythes that were shown in the Astartes trailer. Actually, their shoulder pads are completely black. No. No! I don't want that. There it is. But yes. We'll probably need to hit everything again with a second coat of black. Interestingly enough, I did not think it would be that apparent, or that big of a need for it. Because usually the black we used is incredibly great at covering. It covers very well, which is why I love it. It's my most purchased paint. As soon as it runs out, I need to get a new one. Because no other black is really quite as great as the Vallejo monocolor black. It covers amazingly well, has a really nice finish. And yeah, it is one of my favorite paints. Honestly, it's really great. And yeah, usually it's got amazing coverage, but apparently not when you mix it with Prussian blue. It is Prussian blue, right? Yeah, Prussian blue from Vallejo monocolor. But apparently it does today. Or we thinned it way too much, but I don't think we did. We thinned it quite well. We're in a good like ratio. That should not be a problem. I've used the dang paint for like since like 2017. I'm pretty sure I actually got the paint somewhere around then. Maybe not quite that, but I've been using it for much more than 5 years at least. So I know how to fit it, okay? Alright, do that, hit that an extra time. And we will highlight it because I like the black places as well. We might even do it with the airbrush. I haven't quite decided yet. There's a little bit of time left before I need to decide that, but we'll see. How things turned out beforehand. And there. Yeah, we might actually as well right away get to the cauldrons. Start getting them prepped with paint, or paint them, I should say. Nice. being really careful around the rim. To not hit that. Because that would be annoying, depending on what we decide to do. I mean, if we paint it black, that would be fine. But if we keep it orange, that would be a problem. Obviously. And I think, I don't know, actually. I do think that might look really good with it being black. The trim. I need some more water. There we go. And come on. There we go. Also, I'm gonna check on the Twitch stream. How are we doing? We are at 1 whole viewer. Thank you very much. Also, I need to check because Twitch strays I am unstable. We've got a lot of, well, we're streaming a lot of data. That's fine. And there's YouTube. Yeah. All right, that's good. That's fine. Lovely. Okay. That's one of the things I will actually have to take a look at for next stream. That is that I can actually not see how many viewers there are. Not that it really matters. I just want to know. I just want to know, dang it. Okay. I'm gonna do a... That's right there. And show. Right there, there's not quite. There we go. We shall also actually start to apply the normal black, or the black for the squishy parts, soft parts. I guess that's the seals, the armor seal, joints. To get a feel for how that will turn out. How much black thing? Oh, we got a fair bit of the mix still on. Okay, there we go. Also, did I actually touch up on the... Nope, I did not. The X on the arm. We might have actually... I might have just forgotten. But it doesn't really matter because it looks like it could need another coat still. I also have to figure out how to tackle the, like, weapons. What colors they should be. I could do very simply just paint them black, but I don't think that's the best choice. I saw some pictures of them, like, being red. I don't know if I like that. Gonna give it another once over. That's some black. That's red. That's red. Red as well. More black. I don't know, actually. I can decide. It can be decided at a later point as well. Don't need to decide that right this instant. Take mine. Move you. And... Alright. Now, we need to be steady on the hand. I'm painting this. Yep. Because, like we said before, let's not touch the orange. Now here we can touch the belt however much we want. Really. Because that's gonna be black as well. Doesn't really matter. Let's touch up the underside as well. Boop. Alright. What was the like soft bits there? Nice. Okay. And pokey, 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 poke. And that should be fine. Lovely. Woo! Then I'm gonna continue with the belts. Yes. That's a little bit too much, but it'll be fine. It's fine. Now, these are going to be gaming pieces, so some tiny mistakes here and there are probably gonna be fine. Though, obviously, since this is a commission, I obviously want to make it really nice still. Just because it's not mine, and it doesn't mean I should go paint them like shit, but since it's a commission, I'm not going to paint them like my minis, because I spend way too long on my minis. And that would turn out to be very, very, very expensive. But hey, if someone wants that quality, sure, I can give it to them. But it will cost you. So it's always like a challenge to do something well as quickly. And I guess that's maybe why I also really like the commission painting, because I'm so used to painting this stuff for myself. I know how to place every highlights. I know how to do the transitions in colors. I know which colors to pick. It's mostly just refinement of technique at this point. And there is still refinements to be had. I am still improving on them. Mostly maybe because I'm not painting that often anymore. But yeah, they are not quite as maybe large as I'm seeing in my ability to paint stuff quicker, because that was never a problem that I had. I never needed to. Really, I've always painted slowly because, well, for the first thing, Warhammer is expensive. And if you paint slowly, the minis will last you longer. But I mean, nowadays, I haven't played really Warhammer since the pandemic. I did play a little bit of it beforehand. Not much, but a bit. But nowadays, no. So, I'm painting the minis because I think it's fun to paint them. And I'll paint them until I'm done with them. Or I'm happy with them. Or tired of painting them. Whichever comes first. We did get a little bit too much on the side there. No. Well, how about a stiffer brush then? No. We're just pulling paint from the Armpit. That's bad. That's actually really bad. Come on, wait. Oh shit. Ah. No, this is not good. Right then. Shall we do some surgery? Some extreme... No, that's a bad idea. I mean, I know it's a bad idea. Same time. Can't we just do that then? That might actually be doable. I'll add some battle damage there as well, so. It'll probably make it look even better. But do we need to go over... Yeah, we need to go over the... shoulder pad with... another layer of this. I would actually manage to avoid hitting the backpack. That's honestly kind of impressive. I'm really happy with myself for accomplishing that. Wait. There we go. That looks fine, almost. We'll do a slight other coat on top of this. There we go. Taking a step back and looking at it. There's one thing that really annoys me, so we'll fix that. Attempt to. That is the underside of the shoulder guard. Shoulder trim. I don't think you can see that really well. No, there you can see. It's black. It should not be black there. So, I'm trying to remove that by painting over it. I'm gonna start with the paint that covers the best first. Which still kind of covers like crap over black, but it's fine. Just a few extra coats. Worth it. There we go. Anything more? Yeah, right there. And the hole on the side of that's okay. Well. There we go. Let it dry and lather the coat. That another coat? Yes. In the meantime, just like going around looking for other parts that need another coat. Keeping the second coat as almost like thin as possible to leave a nicer surface finish. Now we will wash, or well, not wash this, but varnish it later with a different color. Actually, this is a nice opportunity to see how big of a difference the panel lighting will do. And my guess would be not that much, but come on. It's gonna be really rough with this because I'm gonna paint over it either way. Because we're not gonna be using this black paint for the panel lighting. I'm gonna use another product. Which you will see in a bit. Okay, that looks like it's dried. Then we will just hit this with another layer. We'll continue doing just this. It's just like that until it looks good. Until it's finally covered. And this is why we did not have a black undercoat. Yeah, no, I like the black. Or the like orange back plate. That looks nice. Although I'm kind of tempted to paint like these inner parts. To paint those like that. Paint those black. I think I'm going to do that. I just need to kind of think of the, because I don't just want those two to be black. It would probably be the mill grill as well, and I'm thinking if I would do that one as well, black. We'll see. I at least really do know that I want the inner part of these black. It just feels like it's too much orange there. If you compare to the other parts of the model, the chest obviously is very much orange. I want it, that should be a lot of orange. Trying to keep this, okay, painting this in so that it shows up on camera is gonna be really bad for me. Because there's some really weird angles. I need to hold it in for the camera to be able to see this. I'll try. And a good way to figure out if something is difficult to paint, just to judge it by how much I'm talking. The less I'm talking, the more difficult the area is to paint. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna grab some more water. Wow. Oh wow. It's already been almost 2 hours. Last time I checked on the clock was 1 hour. Alright. It's zoomed in 2 hours and we're done with the base coating of the mini. So yeah, it takes time. That's fine. It just probably means that I'm just gonna paint most of the other ones off stream. Because like I said, it's a commission. There is actually somewhat of a deadline on it. I need to get them done. Even though there's no hard, fast deadline or date they need to be done by, I still need to get them done reasonably quickly as I can. Do that, and then hit that part as well. There we go. Yeah, no. This middle part is also going to be black. Whoop. And nice. Just slightly do this. The extra area right here. I want to paint. There we go. And there. Lovely. Actually, there's some more up there. I'll let it dry first. We can hit the parts that's gonna be those parts again with some more. Well, like ochre? No, that was not the place. No? Well, it was. That's like the last part. And make sure that it is in frame. That's half the reason why I have a monitor in front of me, side of me, to be able to see when the heck stuff is not on screen, as well as be able to read chat. Those are the 2 reasons. Yeah. I do wonder. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of had a thinking that this would also be. Also be black. Just because I feel like it, eh? Is hitting this part. Right there. Wonderful. And if we just... Ah, fuck. Accidentally touched that. That's not good. It's not good with the... having a... when painting with a brush to touch it. It's salvageable. If you do that with when you're airbrushing, though, it's pretty much game over. Or if you varnish it and do that, that's not fun. That is not fun. And we're just gonna hit that real quick. This. There we go. And we did have the question before if we should what do you say? Like airbrush the black a bit? I don't think I will. Instead, I'll just edge highlight it. I'm just gonna do that either way. That saves me a little bit of time. Oh, look at that, it looks pretty good actually. I'm really happy with this. Just a few more layers of this, and we'll be able to add on the orange to orange it back up where it needs to be. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna add some to this side of this as well. It doesn't feel like it's like orange enough. Something like that right there. Remove it with a finger. Yeah, that's fine. Everything black there. However, we are definitely going to be needing to do this. Actually. Oopsies. Oh well. This will also give us a more even finish, so it's fine. Like the contrast we have right here between the black and the orange, it's very stark. It'll be fine. Once we get the washes on, it'll be great. Or the panel liner. Did something die? No. We just got a message. That's fine. Where did we go? That's the one. Need to hit this one a second time. More paint. One thing that will not be fun though are the decals or the chapter marking, because I'm gonna have to freehand those. That will be fun. Fun is one word to describe the activity. It's not the one that I'd use, but it's definitely a word to describe the activity. It's gonna be challenging to make it look good, so we'll see how I do that. Excellent. All right. And we're gonna take another look back. Someone have used like white parts on the like the crest on its chest, and like the Aquila. I kind of don't want it to be just like one color. I kind of want to use that color somewhere else as well. I mean, I could just leave it orange and highlight it up nicely. I kind of don't want to. If anything, I would paint it black. I would look really nice though. I'm sure of it. Many people just use gold. Decisions. Really so. Oh, cool. Wonderful. We are no longer... We have run out of playlist. Shit. Well, if we get a copyright strike, we know why. If this gets demonetized. Whoopsies. I do wonder how long that's been like that. Yeah. Oh well, let's just play his. Shit. Oh well, we'll be fine. Can't get demonetized if you don't get any monetization. But yeah. Whoopsies. Let's see. Man, this is a tough decision actually. Shouldn't be, but it is. Nope. I'll stay orange, at least for now. I might change it to like metallics later. For now, it's gonna be staying orange. Some of that cadmium red. That is not red at all. There's the small brush. We need to switch out the water as well really soon. So yeah. Alright, we're just gonna hit this part with the orange. We could leave this ochre. Could leave it this ochre color. We won't. I will actually just paint it orange as well. Because I want to. And I think it looks better when it's slightly more orange than ochre. Hit that corner as well. Go there as well. Boop. And then just hit this whole lower section of the folder. There we go. Once we're at it, might as well go over the butt flap. Nice. All right. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We do like that. Clean that up slightly. And since we've accidentally gotten so much paint over here, so consistently like in the line as well, in the crevice, I'm just going to do a... I'm just going to thicken that for the sake of consistency. And try and hit all the places that are still orange. That should be fine. And I think we're right about ready to do the next step. I won't paint the black. I would paint the metallic parts yet. I'll leave that for the next part. Okay, I will just. I'm now capable of painting this without Some of the pauldrons. I've painted a lot of pauldrons. Alright. There we go. So, what I mentioned earlier was that we are going to be using this AK Interactive Panel Liner. This stuff is really nice. It's really convenient. So it's very, very liquid. You just poke the crevices and this will flow into the crevice. However, it works a lot better if the model is glossy. So, what we will need to do is to use some gloss coat on the whole middle. And we have that there, right there. It's gonna be a little bit of drying time on that, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll be good. But that means we need to restart the compressor. So I'll do just that. All right. There we go. He's back. And I'm actually gonna forgo the glove. This is maybe one of the steps that really could benefit from using a glove, but I don't want to put it on. It's annoying. There we go. I'm gonna thin it with just a smidge of water. The wrong brush to do that with, but we'll be just rinse it thoroughly and there we go. Alright, we've got it. I'm actually gonna lower this. It's gonna be more difficult for you to see, but I don't want to get this on my hands. Okay. There we go. And it's a lot easier to just spray with like my hands centered on the desk. And this probably doesn't need to be a perfect gloss coat, but glossier than just normal paint. And the glossier it is, it's probably the better. Because the less resistance, the less surface tension, I guess, there is. It'll just be pulled into the crevices better. But we'll see, we'll see. This is also probably a good point to say that I haven't tried this. I've tried the paints. I tried the panel liner. Last commission I painted. And it kind of worked. It was a bit messy. Which is why we're now gloss coating him. Even though it is slightly annoying. Since we have to wait for everything to like dry and stuff. And we actually need to be a bit careful. Because the gloss varnish does build up a bit of layer thickness, which may blot out some details. But we'll just quote unquote carefully apply it. So he's all shiny. Yay! Let's see if there's anything anywhere I like very obviously missed. Hit the tummy a bit more. Back leg. We don't really need to hit the feet. And there's actually another reason why we don't want to use the metallic quite just yet. And that is because when we're done with the panel lighting, we're going to varnish him with a matte varnish. Because I really like the look of matte varnished stuff. That is why. That's the paint. That is not my spray bottle. That was my my water bottle. And so. And we're just gonna. There we go. Clean you out. Just rinsing out the last parts of the model, the airbrush. There we go. And just finally doing that and do a final spray. There we go. And that's just there we go. Of the last bits of water. Now this kind of looks like a nice glass of, well, black liquid, like almost like Coke, minus the. No, never mind. It doesn't look like Coke at all. Ooh. Happy music. We're gonna pull that one up again. There we go. There we go. All right. I'm gonna take my leave for a bit. I'm gonna change the water. And it would be really quick this time again. Wow. Well, I should say that. Gonna refill my water bottle as well. Mm-hmm. I mean, we're literally just waiting for paint to dry, so it'll be a little bit. Not too long, though. Hey, Blaze! Thank you for the raid! Hi, how have you been? It was a long time ago. I hope you are doing well. Hi, hello, welcome. I'm Asar Redgrave. I stream stuff here on Twitch as well as on YouTube now. This is the first YouTube stream. Yeah. Usually we are playing games, but today we are painting some Warhammer as a change of pace, I guess. This is actually a commission that I'm doing for a friend of mine, for a guy I know, and we are painting these guys, these Space Marines. Currently, just like, or specifically this guy. This is the only one we've painted, and we've been going on for 2 hours. So I think that's great. We're currently just waiting for him to dry because we lost varnished him a few minutes ago. So yeah, I am gonna be right back. I'm gonna go grab a strawberry in the meantime, whilst I wait for him to dry. I'll be right back, isn't it, French? Alright. Oh, come on. Yeah. Alright. Let's put you back. Alright, there we go. Woo! And we're back with the strawberry. Woohoo! But yeah, what did you stream? What did you guys do? Was it something fun? I believe... Actually, I believe like last raid you did was Tears of the Kingdom? Raging at it. Well, lovely. Cuphead. Yes, understandable. Might actually be fun to play that. Haven't played it. We did play Hollow Knight. And those are actually out on YouTube now. And I'm currently playing Elden Ring, but offline, and that is fun. And what the hell? Why did you just decide to switch to? You should not be able to do that. Phone died. Or it's died. Whoa, that is weird. The phone is dead. Whoa. Yes, thumb. Wonderful. That's not great. Shit. I'll be right back again. This is wonderfully professional. I'm just gonna go and grab a charger. The phone was charged. It was at 100% when I started the stream. However, I'm not completely sure if it is dead because it overheated, or if it's just out of battery, or both. That is entirely possible. Just gonna take you down. It is very hot, so that is highly possible. And we're just gonna flip around the windows. At least, no. God, please, no. Please work. Please don't die you as well. No, good. You're fine. YouTube, it's just YouTube. Okay. Or YouTube, close. The setup is in like traditional fashion. Nope, it is dead. Okay, cool. In traditional fashion, on this channel, really scuffed. Hey, we are actually back. So yeah. The lamp that I'm using to illuminate this beautiful workspace that I have, it's so dang bright that it kind of overpowers the camera almost, and that is it's just ever so slightly a problem. But yes, as well as having everything like right in front of the face cam. So we've got the top camera that is now currently recharging, as well as when I'm painting, I have my hands literally right in front of the camera, which is slightly inconvenient because it messes up all the tracking. But it's kind of like the only way to make it possible to see what I'm actually doing. So, I mean, beggars can't be choosers, right? How are we doing? Yep, still 0%. Cool. That's gonna take a while. No, we can't take a picture because it's dead. Yes. We are 1%. Yippee! So we'll be a what? Probably words English. It'll probably be a bit until we can continue painting, which is fine because the mini actually do need to dry. So there's that. But I just need to find something to talk about. I know what to talk about. What I've been doing. I was sick for last week. Not the best. Fine now. A grand time at school, at uni. I just sit at home all day, working on my report. The master's thesis, the last thing I ever do in school. Hopefully, ideally. But yeah, currently working away on that. It's a very theoretical work that I'm currently doing. So it's a lot of reading, a lot of finding reports, and a lot of writing my thesis, I guess. I actually have my like first seminar, midway point, I guess, like next week. I think the 26th is the deadline to submit the report, or how far we've gotten, I guess. So I have to do that. So this is a nice break, getting to paint, getting to chat. It's all good, all fun. It's really nice. So yeah. Yeah. You've been playing anything else fun besides Cuphead recently? I haven't been able to keep up with what have you been doing? I'm really horrible at just like watching Twitch in general. Yeah. So Epic Mickey, nice. Is that as horrible as Cuphead? I hope not. Good. Yeah, no, you really do need like a good balance between games that are slightly difficult, potentially challenging, and just have some like really good games, I guess. We're currently we are currently playing like Nier Replicant. I wanted to play them in order. Start with Replicant, and then we're gonna go on to Automata. And I think we're about halfway through that playthrough. They're gonna go up on YouTube eventually. Super fun shoulder game, and then rage-inducing tough game. Indeed, precisely. That is the balance you should have between games. So, I mean, we don't have anything horrible right now. Down the line, there's probably gonna be either a Dark Souls playthrough or a Elden Ring playthrough. Depends on if I'm gonna if I'll finish Elden Ring before there's a Steam sale where I can buy Dark Souls 3 cheaper. Because even though it's as old as it is, it's still like $60 on Steam, which is really weird. It's still that expensive. But I also have another game downloaded and installed that we are going to play. Yeah, I think it's like still $60. It's not cheap, though. Like on sales, it drops down to like 10. So it's worth waiting for it. But yeah, if I hadn't been sick last week, we would have had another stream with a game that's called Hypnospace Outlaws. You are basically a moderator on the internet in the like 1990s, at the turn of the century to 2000. I've seen some other people play bits of it, and it looks like a really good game. I really want to play it. It somehow makes me nostalgic for a time that I was not even alive in. Not sure how that works, but we'll be streaming that as well. Eventually, hopefully in like a week or so, depending on how stuff goes. But yeah, that's the plan. Where are we at? 9%. That's a little bit too low. What more? Cooking. There might be more cooking streams coming. As a avid Hololive fan, and specifically a fan of the one and only Ninomai Inanis, I bought the like cookie cutters that she had for her birthday sale last summer. They finally arrived back in like December, but I've been a busy boy. But we're gonna make some cookies with that and decorate them this time, because some people didn't appreciate the fact that I did not decorate my gingerbread cookies during the baking stream we had back in December, I think it was in December. So this time we will make sure to to decorate them, and that might actually come really soon, because in a few weeks' time I think it's like the first Tuesday in March. We have a celebration here in Sweden called Fat Tuesday, where you traditionally eat the Swedish baked goods called a semla, which is basically a bun made from the same dough that you make cinnamon buns from. You add cardamom to it, you bake it, you then slice it open, remove some of the like dough, the stuff in it to make it like a crater, and fill that with a almond paste, top it with whipped cream, put the lid back on, and a dusting of icing sugar. Sounds weird. It does sound really weird. I accept that with like putting cream on a cinnamon bun, essentially, or a cardamom bun, but it's really good. It's really good. And I kind of want to take a revenge at the baking, since we kind of like burnt everything we baked last time. Sounds interesting? Yeah. It's one of the like very traditional Swedish baked goods that we have. And like Fat Tuesday, it started as like Lent. It was like the last day you could eat stuff before Lent, and given that this thing is literally just, first of all, full of both sugar and butter in the dough, then it does have like an almond paste, which has a huge amount of calories in it, and then topped with even more calories in the form of whipped cream. So it was really a good way to eat something one last time. Yeah, the tradition is still around, even though people don't really do Lent in Sweden. We still eat semlor. They are really tasty, and I might have had way too many already this year. I've had like 8 of them. They're great. They're so good. But we might be baking some of those at that point. So we'll see. But that is a high possibility. Now that I actually have a extra, what do we say, camera arm, or microphone arm with an extra micro. Technically, it's a microphone arm, but I attached the camera to it. That's how we've been streaming today, and that's how I can have like a decent mic sound as well. Previously, I've had like the mic on just a table because I only had one microphone arm. I've also used like the gaming headset that I'm using. The audio, well, the mic on that one is absolutely terrible, so that sounded horrific. Which is why I now have 2 microphone stands, and that works really well, honestly. I think I actually had it during the last cooking stream as well. Gotta get going. Hope you have a good day. But thank you. It's gonna be a good night, actually. We'll probably go for like another 40 minutes. Depends on how slow the camera phone is to charge. It's 16%. We'll wait for a few more percentage points. And then I'm gonna go to bed because, yeah, there's school tomorrow. For some reason. Who put school on Wednesday? Not good, not good. But take care. Have a great rest of your day or evening. Yeah! Take care. But yeah, so that is kind of like the plan right now. There's a lot of stuff. I mean, I also have like Lego to build, which I've been saving since December, since like early December, no, late December, like day before Christmas Eve. I have that to build as well, so we'll definitely be doing that at some point in the future, which probably won't be too far because I want it to be built. What more do we have? Actually, I'll try to start camera phone right now. Ooh. There we go. Now it is on. Yeah, I think that's kind of like the plan currently. We'll see how everything goes. I've had the idea for this stream for probably 4 or 5 months. And I finally did it. So, yay! But hey, I'm still streaming at least. I had a thinking of quitting at around Christmas. But I still really enjoy this. I still really do enjoy the whole streaming thing. I say that after having been absent for like a month and a half. Did the other phone just die? Yes, I do believe it did. God damn it! Things are really not going well today, eh? But that's okay. That one I kind of expected to die. Yeah, it's things are going so fantastically well today. Oh well. But I refuse. We shall finish. We shall. Well, we won't finish. That's not gonna happen. But we will persevere a little bit longer. I'm just gonna give myself a better view than just having my eyes closed. Also, this is a very crispy strawberry. Actually, can't hear it. Well, if I'm taking a bite. I mean, I barely need to say, but strawberries are not in season here in Sweden as of right now. They're actually very far from it. Like 6 months away from being in season. But they were sold really cheap. Whoops, that was the wrong one. We should not be. What was I? Unplug. We should not unplug the lamp. I need that to see. Ooh. I need to kind of write the charging cable so we can have it plugged in whilst streaming the video. All right. Camera, connect, please. And wait, you actually opened the right one. Heck yeah. Well, now then, we will just need to. Where are you? Open you up. Yay! Come on. Yes. I'll place you there. I guess that's fine. We at least have hands. There's something. Okay. Gonna move this down slightly, maybe? I don't know really how I had everything positioned before. I kind of started moving it, and yeah, things did not go well after that. All right. However, that does not matter. We are back, baby. Also, what's the music we're? This is just background noise. That's a music called Fireball. What if I can't play this right now? Okay, interesting. I guess we just restart the playlist. Alright. Okay, and we're just gonna bring that one back. Yay! We can actually start using this panel liner then. I'm just gonna shake it up pretty good. We've actually got a little bit, already got a little, yeah, wow, words. We've actually already got a small brush in here, so we don't need another brush, which is really good, because the paint is horrible for you. This is actually not water-based paint, it is some type of solvent. But all we really need to do is just boop, touch it, and then we'll just go into all the crevices and do another boop. There we go. Lovely. Touch that again, just to increase that a bit. And I guess let's just do the fun one. we... Ooh. I feel like the quality went down significantly, but that might be... That just might be what we have to deal with there. Poke that slightly. And try to not poke anything else. Because, well... it's really annoying to kind of clean. I'll be fine. Will then be... Boop. Actually gonna need less for those. Boop. And boop. We're gonna need even less than that. There we go, that's much better. So yeah, did I mention that I haven't used this that much before? Alright, that looks good. Okay, we need some more paint. Okay, so every time we use it, we just really need to make sure that we touch it off beforehand. Remove some of the paint before we actually start painting. All right, affirmative. Otherwise, we're gonna need to do a lot of cleaning afterwards, or add a lot of like battle damage. That is really like the sheet code. Ah, that is still too much, eh? Yes, because we did not touch the paper towel. And it does actually appear as if it's possible to clean this up slightly after we've touched it with the, or used the paint. All right, there we go. Now we're talking. Just a little bit, just a little bit. And then we're gonna do a poke right there. And I like to just reinforce paint that we've already put there. Oh, it's very nice and like hidden away. Try and. So this may seem like it takes like a lot of time. And well, simply that's because it does. However, it takes a lot more time to just do this manually with a normal brush. So it's a lot quicker. Trust me on that. I usually use the brush with this black paint, and this is a lot quicker. I do realize now that I never actually removed the black paint that we used on the right there. But it's fine. And I realize now that yeah, there's not that big of a difference. But that was not intentional. Shit. We can use that. Whee. All right. No. Too much. There we go. And this may seem like a dumb idea to put black paint on like what's already black, but I promise it's not completely black. And in real life it looks a little bit better. Actually, can I change the quality with you? I can poke you. That did something. Don't know what it did, but it did something. Actually, let's just... where's the correct window that I want to go to? That's the one. Just gonna poke those. You can see still like here You do still need to be kind of careful with how you use this. Definitely used a bit too much right there. So we're gonna have to probably clean it up later. And with later, we mean over once once we varnish everything. And with cleanup, I just simply mean to remove, repaint it. And there's not much left now. Just gonna finish up this. And we will be very shortly done for today. Do that. Touch. Grab this right there. Because this kind of does need to dry a bit. So I think it's going to be a great place to end for today. Also, given that camera doesn't work, or face tracking doesn't work because it's dead. Have we missed everything? We have missed the face. We have not yet done the face. Or helmet, I guess. There we go. And just like that. I think that'll be all. Do another. Touch on that. Nothing more. Yeah, I definitely want to hit those again. Might just hit those with some black paint right later. So. All right. Is there anything that needs to be cleaned up? Actually, where's the other brush? Oh, that is the other brush. Okay. Never mind. And yeah, we're just gonna clean this up. I mean, I was already tired a bit. This music not helping. Ooh. This music kind of helps, though. Bring some laugh. Okay. Come on. Oh, well, I guess that's. Yeah, Dixie. There we go. I think that's gonna be as good as it's gonna get today. Yay! So we went from basically this, went from that to this. There's quite a good difference. Color paint can do a big thing. So yeah, that's the progress for today, and we definitely learned a few things. Well, first of all, we learned what like orange color we actually want. Learned the placement of everything where all the black parts should go, and I mean there was something more that I did learn, but I forgot about it. Oh well, I'll remember it when I paint the next one. It doesn't matter. So we're just very shortly going to jump back into here, I guess. I mean, we're sleeping. Sleeping beautifully, softly. because Facecam is dead. We can't really do anything about that. But yeah, that has been... Can we do this? Let's... But yeah, so that has been everything for today. I hope you enjoyed it. It definitely was a new experience, and streaming on YouTube was not as straightforward as I would have hoped it to be. And I also do realize that this here little chat needs to be sorted out. So I will definitely be doing that off stream. Also, I forgot this in the beginning because stuff did not work. But also thank you to you who follow me in between last stream and this one. Neuren, I think is how we should pronounce that. If it isn't, I'm truly sorry, but yeah, thank you ever so much for the follow during the 12 days ago, I think it was. Also, thank you, Blaze, for the raid. It was very much appreciated. Fun talking to you yet again. Those of you guys who came from the raid, thank you very much for tagging along. It is very much appreciated. I don't have that much more to say. So yeah, I sincerely hope that you've had a... Move that. I sincerely hope that you have had a great time here. Ah, that's the background. Let's not move that. There we go. Whoopsies. So yeah, I hope you've had a good time, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.